Hello and welcome back to another multiplayer video. Again, if you like what you see, just don't forget to smash that thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you want to know when I upload my videos, hit that notification bell also. So today just decided to jump on the Multifarm 24-hour silage map, and I'm actually on the map on my own. There is not a single other player on the map. This is this is surreal. I've never really been on this map with anything less than maybe 10 or 12 other players. But I'm actually on the map on my own. So pretty straightforward, these size maps. There's 3 different jobs. Either load with a front loader. You either haul chaff to the pit here, or you haul silage to the barn. So what we'll do here quickly is we're going to take a load. Going to load up a load of silage. And we're going to send it off to the barn for sale. You'll have to forgive my driving skills again. I think I might invest in the very near future in a keypad, or not a keypad, a joypad or controller, an Xbox One controller, because at the moment this is all done with a mouse. Actually, what I will do is I'm going to try this view and see how I get on. Try and keep it centered here. Lift her up as high as we can. Oh, what's it do? Nope, that's not working. Oh god. What do they do? No, don't tip it! Don't tip it! Alright. Calmly does it. Get it up slightly so I can get a bit more turning circle. I can get the whole lot picked up. Can I get it all picked up? I think that's it. There's that other small bit, but I have to make sure I don't tip it forward again. Up as high as you can. No, it wasn't. Another small bit. Oh, she climbed the wall. I'll pick up this small bit here as well while I'm at it. I'm not going to leave. And be a nice tidy work on this farm here. Down. See, can I pick up this small bit? Oh, there he goes. Perfect. This is perfect. Oh, I don't want it. To make sure I don't tip it forward again. I should make sure with these as well not to actually turn while too sharply while the fork is in the air. I've actually tipped over one before, but they've only the New Holland this time with FS19. Before they had the New Holland and the JCB. I think it was the JCB unit that they had before as well. What I might do is get a bit closer. Maybe if I get in closer I'll be able to see what I'm doing a bit better. I'll be able to perform a bit better. Now look. A pulley. Raise her up. Turn here. Right to the top. Not push any buttons while I'm driving it in. So again, I said the roles are pretty simple on these multi-farm silage servers. I think it's great that it is a simplified system. I think the new farm system actually helps out the likes of these servers a bit better. With this server now, I'll just go into it here. So if you look at the different farms, so they have 3 farms. So you have member farm, you have the public farm, which is me, So when I join, I'll go onto the public. Again, it's just a case of my jobs would be basically I'm only accessible to. Can I click on it? No, that doesn't show me. So again, I can't do any of these. So I can't buy vehicles. Now, if the staff, as far as I know, staff can work everything. They have access to all the farms. I'm not sure how the members work. That was different for when FS17 was out. But if you look here, there's actually all the fields are owned by the staff. The BGA is the only spot owned by the public. So, in fact, that they can buy and sell at the BGA, or they can use the pits. So we could, if you're coming to fill, you can load it off, offload your load into the BGA. I think this is nice also here by the looks of it. It seems members, so members are treated differently. Members have access to maybe more different things. So they've all the lower farms, and it looks like they've probably access to a lot of the forestry work. It is, yeah. So if you're a non-member, you have the 3 jobs. That's actually quite good. I like that idea. That's a definitely a very good idea. You could definitely do it for a public server. I think I might do that. I'm actually thinking about getting my own public server, but the only thing I'd find is managing it. Now again, I'm not on this game 24/7. So I wouldn't be able to be on it a lot. But what I might... One way is if I was able to team up with 1 or 2 other people and organise times. This is the worst thing is my time is available. Like I live in Ireland. Most time I have available is around this time, which is morning times. It's the only real time I'd be able to. I have other, like I have a daughter. I have other responsibilities outside of Farming Simulator. So that'd be my main issue is trying to find time to play with other people. So if I was to have a dedicated server, how would it work? Getting other people to help out on the map. Maybe the tough part, and actually play with other people. But it's good having the likes of these well-run servers here. The likes of this one. The Darga one seems to be very well done, run as well. There's also, I think there's more Multifarm. This is the 24-hour Silage Multifarm map. So this is, as I say, this is just what they do here, and it looks like they have introduced with the farming system a members section. So now members can actually do maybe more varied jobs, which is quite cool. Actually, I might actually look at spending more hours on the Multifarm and become a member also, and I could show you all what it's like. I'm sure I could clock up 25 hours easy enough here on it and be more active with guards on their Discord, so I could show you all what a member's like and the responsibilities. Again, there's no messing about when you're a member, no trolling the maps, which is very unkind. I just completely hate trolls. I hate the way they just try and ruin it for everybody, and it seems that is their sole purpose, and at everyone else's expense. I don't like it at all. I like the new system actually, where if you run a server, you actually plan the account. I'm not sure how it's run differently. Did they change the name, or was it a case that you could get back onto a server? As far as I know now, with the new server system, that once you're banned, that's it. There's no back on unless you get through the admins and they allow you to come back on again. God, I wish I had a joystick or something for this job. this should be the last load for this. Yeah, that's it. So we got a full load. That's 59,000 litres as far as I know. What we're going to do is I'm going to drop this down and leave this with a full. That's it. Next, see the main difference now between the old BGA and the new one. So FS17, the BGA were a lot tighter. So if you look at this width of this pit clamp here, I think the old one, FS17, was slightly thinner than that. If you look at the new one now, it's a lot wider. I think this is a lot better now for multiplayer servers, because with this one now there's enough space to actually have maybe 2 loaders loading up lorries, and even unloading as well. You could have a loader working away on the pit here on one side while a lorry's backing up and delivering on the other side. I think it's a good idea. It makes it more multiplayer friendly. But I still think a lot of the space here is restricted. You think about the PG, I think at Goldcrest Valley was actually pretty big. That's a nice cup of tea. So had you a lot more space for turning and working. Space is a lot more restricted now in this. And you can't, particularly you could, in the Multifarm servers on the old Goldcrest, they used to load the clamps from one end. So you'd have the shaft coming in from one end, and then you'd unload from the other end. So you wouldn't have crisscross here. It seems this time at the moment they're actually on the same side. But it seems there is a space here at the back that potentially you could have a line of the dry lorries, driving in at the back and having it unloaded from the back, which I'm surprised the admins haven't spotted of the server and enforced it. They're pretty sharp. So I set the map. We're going to head for the barn to the very bottom. Now I'll have to excuse my driving because I'm not the best. So what I'm going to do is head down here. Yeah, I'll stick this here. Down this windy road down here. I take it a bit easier. I'm not going to try and rush it. I could probably do a lot of damage. Oh. It's a rail line. We're going to turn. Stop here for a second just to make sure. I think it's it's left here, then down to the spinnery. What I'll do is I'll go like this from here. Again, with a joystick or something, I might have to be able to more gently pressing the accelerator. I'll head down through the spinnery. This is where you sell your cotton. If you're doing cotton farming, go left here. Double check. Still not used to all the roads and stuff on this map. There's the barn up there now. I wonder, did I think I did. I'll have to... Oh, I really made a mess of that. Straighten her up and I'll go up here over the grass. Put a small map on there again so I can see what I'm doing. Actually, the last time I was on this, I had jumped on here. I had come up to the barn here to unload, and someone had come down around this corner and actually thrown over his lorry and his trailer. He was empty at this stage, so it wasn't too bad. And the barn is it's got a lot tighter here. Because technically you have to come in. To come in tight here and reverse in. I wish they'd do the barn like the Goldcrest. Goldcrest Valley was a great barn. Because you could drive in and out. Which means there was no reversing, no stopping, none of that had to be done. Like even here, there's no place. There's one gate in and out. And then it's up here in this tight corner. So it's not easily accessible, which I think is quite a bummer. And it makes it more difficult to get in and out and sell to it. Which is a pity, like, because it would be... Whoop. It could be a lot better if it was a case it was more accessible and easier to get in and out of. I'm gonna have to head up back north because I'm not a member. So again, head up here. I'm actually going to take a right this time. And we head up here, and then we'll take a left up this small side road. Actually, take a look. Actually, while we're here, what we'll do is we'll take a quick peek around the members only area. Let's see what's here. So these are the members only fields. Same standard machine. There's your harvesters and lime. Nothing special about that there. We should head down and see what the other fields are at. And see what they're doing. Down here. Oop, watch the tree. This one looks like it's been harvested. It needs to be cultivated. Or is it cultivated? No, it's harvested. It needs to be cultivated. Now one of these guys just doing chaff as well. This one looks like it's it also. Looks like there's a harvester up there. Again, a chaff has harvester. So it looks like with the bottom section there's no... Oh, I see now. Look at the down there, the restaurant, the bottom left hand corner. There's some machines down there. We'll take a look. We have to go over here. Corner. Whoop. Can't even see what I'm doing. We take a left here. Oh no, we shouldn't have taken a left here. The next left. And that's chaff in there. I'll go a bit closer. And around the bit. Did I make it around? Yes! I think I took some paint off there. Go left here. Oh yeah, look, there's a pit here for these guys. Doesn't look like it's used. There's two lorries. That's actually equipment. So these have their own pit as well. So members have their own pit that they can use. The same, I thought maybe that there might be some sort of slight difference, that maybe you can, there's a bit more variety in the crops. But again, it is a 24-hour silage map. So we'll head up here. Oh no, I need to go straight. I need to go straight. Not left. Oh, the keyboard steering. Keep going, keep going. Left. Can I cross the rail here anywhere? Nope. Nope, I can't. Something up there. Yeah, we'll have to go this back road here. This back road, it seems a bit slanted. Up here. We go left up here. I don't think this is meant for 40-foot Arctic lorry. But still, we'll use it. Seems to be good enough for us. Head up around here. Slowly does this. I know if I go too fast, I'll end up in a ditch, and there's no admin on. I'm the only one on, so I'll probably end up being left there. This bit of chat. Silage just left there. Across the road here. Go back out again. Here's a harvester. Yeah, it's been turned off. With Multifarm, what they do is they actually leave all the harvests are run by workers. Oh, come on, down you go. So all the harvests are run by workers, so they run automatically. We'll see if there's any more around. There's, see Helper D at the very top there in field number 4. So we'll run up to that and we'll do one load. I think at that stage everyone will be bored of me talking about Multifarm. If I head over here, head to the next road. It seems all these are turned off. So whatever staff was on last. I'll continue straight down to the main road. Less windy, or a larger road. A lot less windy sections. Well, let me rephrase that. There is windy sections. And there's a deadly bridge. I wonder has many people fallen into this river. I'm sure that some trolls have driven directly into it on purpose. Accidentally, they'll say. Slowly but surely. We've yet to field 4 yet. There's field number 4. Aha, there's a worker. Is this all that's left in this field? Is it? It is, yeah. Has that guy? He has, yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to park this here and I'm going to use that lorry because there's no point in me helping getting some of the equipment. Some of this fallback. Fertilized. It's been fertilized a bit. We'll be able to get some done. Going. Now, whenever we turn. Go back. The train is still working away. Nice cup of tea. Never start a game without a nice cup of tea. Can't beat a nice cup of tea. Looks like we probably won't get the full load out of this small section, but at least it's something. Let him turn away. We'll take a big loop here. Will help us get around. Help get these fields finished off. Didn't even get that small last bit. We might as well. It'll be something. This might be my first multiplayer game on a server with no synchronization, but I won't talk too soon yet. So we get on. Oh, my other lorry's in the way. Pull this guy down here. No, he's finished. He's actually... the worker has stopped. This is another good thing as well. With the new farm system, you can actually designate the machines out to different farms. So that machine would be probably designated under maybe a members or a staff farm. So which means the staff can activate it, but they'd have access to all the farms. They'd be given permissions right across all the farms, so they could change all the machines and move them and put them where needed. And set them on a worker. So that'd be handy in that aspect, that how the new farm system works, because in the old one, if a worker stopped and got out of the machine, I was well able to jump into that harvester and actually take over the machine and then move it to another field, but then I wasn't able to start a worker on it. I had to start harvesting myself, and the risk was if you were in a harvester and an admin jumped on, you might get a kick. That was one people that people would leave the harvesters, and then all the harvests would be finished, no admins on, nothing to do, and if there's too many players on trying to move silage, it just became a whole bottle of mess. That could have turned nasty. Really nasty, and I managed not to flip the lorry. I don't know how I didn't do it, but I managed not to flip the lorry. And I went the whole long way back to the BGA. I just flew straight back the left-hand turn I should have taken. Ended up here. I actually like this. This map is, I think they've laid it out nicely. I was actually thinking of an idea maybe for a multi-server, a multiplayer map, was to have a couple of different farms and have different fields for different farms. So if you want to do silage, you have your silage fields. If you wanted to do cotton, you have your cotton fields, and the different farms, so you could get a sample of each. The only downside is that it's a lot of maintenance of where you go, and then would you have people jumping between farms. I like this one. I like these silage farms because again it's simple. People can play. They can see how everything works. They can I'm not great at reversing these things either. Steer. No, steer this way. That tail swung around. That's the one thing. The new system. And with the keypad is the wheels are a lot more realistic in how responsive they are. I'm gonna make it easier. I'm gonna move this guy out of the way. They're trying to reverse him. This. Now he's out of the way. So what we'll do is we'll unload this load. Perfect. So it is going to park this guy here. Just leave him here at the end here. With the tail lift up. Why is that still up? Close cover. Oh no, that's closed. I had to jump back in again. So, last thing before we finish up, we're going to do just a quick work on the machine here on the pit. I can't believe everything's been available for me. That I've been able to use everything. Thankfully that harvester hadn't finished off and that other player went. He didn't get it all done. Here. In some ways, the place life like this, it's actually quite dangerous because you'll have someone come on and be an absolute ass, compact the pit and cover it. It's so strange to see the server this quiet. I'm gonna try to level up the top, get it filled to the max. I'm gonna do here. So again, this one is, I don't think this is meant to be for the pit one. There's another one there. I think those to have the front twins on them. I think they're meant to be for the pits. This is meant to be just loading. See, whoever was driving this one at the time. Decided to do the pit work. It's important that when you do this, you also get the back of it. This isn't going to go any further. So that's it. We've actually managed to do all the jobs on the Multifarm server. I can't believe it. This is another proof. Just if you, I'm the only one on the server, the only player actually on the server. Like, oh my god, that's really, really strange to see. It's so quiet. Usually you have all 3 front loaders working, you have 3 or 4 lorries working. It's usually a million of vehicles and stuff. Yeah, it's great to see it. So again, that's it for today. Thanks again for watching the video. Again, if you like it, hit that thumbs up button. If you want to see more, hit that subscribe. And we'll see you later. And slán, have fun.